When the nights are cold and the days are long, have no fear, it's wine with Shaune.
Alrighty, everybody. Hello. It's been a long time since we've talked. Been about, like 11 months, 11 and a half months or so. I think it's the middle of November. I don't know what today's date is. I can check my iPad. Okay, today is Sunday, November 9th. It's 12:23. And you know what that means. It's time for wine. So, I would like to officially welcome you all to the series that I am doing this winter called Wine with Shaune. And now, as you can tell, the production value from last year to this year has already gone up. We have that intro that you just watched, and we had that jingle that you just heard. So, anyway, without further ado, let's drink some wine. And so I bet you are all wondering, Shaune, what is this box right here? What is it? Well, that's a surprise. You're going to have to wait to the end of the video to find out what it is. And so also, I know you're all wondering, Shaune, what are the credentials that you have to be able to drink wine and give us tasting notes on it? Well, thank you for asking. So, as you can tell, I have a fancy wine glass. I will be able to smell the wine and be able to give you tasting notes on what I smell. And also, my credentials are, I've gone to the Wine Fest every year since I turned 21. And I'm wearing a flannel. So if that doesn't give me the credentials that are needed, I don't know what would. So, anyway, let's get into it. The wine I have for us today is from Seven Mountain Wine Cellars. It's the Vidal Blanc Fire and Ice wine. I'll let you get a little look at the bottle there. So, keep in mind, I didn't say iced wine. I said ice wine. And so what ice wine is, it's wine that they produce when the grapes have naturally frozen on the vine, and then they harvest them and make wine out of them. So typically that leaves all of the sugars intact into the grape. And so it's a very, very sweet wine. It's typically a dessert wine. And so a dessert wine is meant to go with desserts. So that way your wine is just as sweet as the dessert. I was going to make a dessert today. I was going to make peach cobbler, but then I decided not to. So we're just going to be drinking this wine on an empty stomach, which is fine. And so this wine's called Fire and Ice because they put a pepper in the bottom of it. It's a cayenne pepper, so it's going to be spicy. I have tried this wine before at the Wine Fest. They did a seminar on it. So anyway, I know it's spicy, so that's something fun. So I will read you the back of the wine bottle. So Vidal Blanc Fire and Ice. Vidal Blanc Fire and Ice is made from grapes that are permitted to freeze on the vine. This full-flavored wine has wonderful honey and apricot-like flavors with a cayenne pepper added to make it a sweet treat with heat on the finish. So it says sugar at harvest. It says 40.0, and then there's a degrees, and then it says Brie, like B-R-I-X. Then it says residual sugar, 19.5% by weight. I don't know what any of that means. I'll look it up next time. So it contains sulfites, and it's very sweet. That's what the rating there says. So naturally, we know it's going to be sweet because it's an ice wine, and ice wine is a dessert wine, etc., etc. So this is from Seven Mountain Wine Cellars. They're out near State College. And so I guess it gets cold out there, cold enough where grapes freeze on the vine, where they're able to make this. One thing about ice wine is very expensive. This was $48 for this bottle. It's a 375 ml, so it's a very, very small bottle. I don't even know if I'll be able to get a full glass out of this, honestly. No, I will, let's be real. I'm not going to drink a full glass, but I don't know. Let's see how much fun we have, All right, so as I mentioned, I have fancy wine glasses. So they're crystal too, by the way. Apparently, they make different wine glasses depending on what wine you're drinking. So I have the nice box here. Yeah. These are universal wine glasses. So you can put any type of wine in it. Yeah. It says one for all. Unbelievable wine enjoyment. That's good stuff. We're going to enjoy this. Yeah. Anyway, also what I wanted to do was clink the glasses together before I pour wine in it. This one I washed, this one I didn't. That's fine. Let's clink them. That's nice. That is a really nice noise. That's good stuff. All right, cool. Sorry, I was just checking to make sure everything looked fine in the camera. Again, this is fun, and I have a camera or my phone right there that shows me how I look. So, okay. Anyway, I guess let's just drink it. Oh yeah, you get to watch me opening the cork. How fun is that? That being said, I'm not very good at it, but I'm sure by the end of December, I'm going to be amazing at opening corks on bottles. Here we can see the foil. Good stuff. And here I have my wine opener. I just realized, I don't have a wine stopper, so I guess I'm going to have to put the cork back in the bottle. That's something I should invest in. Alright. Come on, you. I hope you all had a good year, though. It was certainly a year for me. It was very exciting, one could say. Oh, I put out the foil cutter when we didn't need it. Hang on, let me put that away. Truth be told, I really don't open that many wine bottles. Yeah, so there's that. And that is really, like, squeaking. Cool. All right. Ooh, nice. Not bad at all. Ooh, that was a nice pop. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, so here's our cork. It says 7 Mountain Wine Cellars on it. Good stuff there. Yep, I was uncorking it off the screw cap the wrong way. That is a horrible squeaking noise. Oh my gosh. So what they do whenever you go to a fancy restaurant and like you order a bottle of wine, is they'll have a little like plate here that they'll set this on, and they'll usually put the cork like in the foil like that. Yeah, it's exciting stuff, right? Nice. All right. Anyway, let's just pour it and take a couple sips of it. Let's just get just a little bit there. Put that in the camera so you can see it. Yeah, you can see it enough. That's actually probably too much. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, so anyway, the fun fact about the fancy wine glasses is you can like swirl the wine like that. Yeah, take a look at it. White wine, which I don't know if this is considered white wine. I guess dessert's kind of a white wine. Like we talked about with whiskey last year, like high alcohol content beverages typically leave something called legs. White wine is hard to see the legs, as opposed to like red wine or whiskey, just because it's white wine. It's a very more clear beverage. And anyway, this wine is only, I think it said it's only like 10.5. It's 11.2% alcohol. It's not a strong wine. Typically, 12 is what I typically drink. But now, let's give it a little swirl. And yeah, let's move that up there. That's great. That's great. There really is a lot going on in the nose, honestly. So, whenever I smell it at the, the wine, tasting events, they give it to you in such a small cup that, all I smelled there was, the pepper. So all I smelled was salsa. But no, I smell a lot of fruit. I definitely smell that apricot. It's almost like I smell peach, too. But it's definitely just some type of fruit like that I'm smelling a lot of. And then on, the back of the nose, you get the cayenne pepper. Yes, it's definitely fruit forward. Give it one last swirl and let's take a sip. That is very good. That is very good. Definitely got a little bit of a kick, obviously. There's a pepper in it. But it's delicious. That is a delicious wine. It's I don't know what you could make. What dessert you could make to pair with a spicy ice wine. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Like Mexican hot chocolate, maybe? That'd probably be something to do. But yeah, let's take another sip. Definitely like, I know it said about honey. It's really more so like mead. Like that's what I taste in here. It's like a spicy mead. And so if you don't know what mead is a honey wine. No, good stuff. Very good. It's a really good level of spice too. I don't like super spicy things. Like if I go out for pad thai, I go for like the 4 out of 10. I'm not very into spice. So the one time I went out with pad thai with my friend, we went to the Thai restaurant, and so I got the 4 out of 10 spicy chicken pad thai. And so the owner brought over spicy garlic flakes, or hot chili oil. I'm sorry, it was homemade hot chili oil. So he brought it over, and so I had ordered like samosa or something like that. So I put a little dab of the hot chili oil on the samosa, and I just put it in my mouth, and I ate it immediately. Like my eyes started watering, my nose started running. I started coughing so bad. I could barely breathe. I could barely talk. My whole face turned red. And so I had to get up and go to the bathroom because I was coughing so bad. And I just chugged water from the sink. It was disgusting. So I came back out, sat back at the table, and they had taken away the hot chili oil. So I had lost my my chili oil. That was fun. That was a good day. The food was really good. You know, other than I'm sure they don't respect me anymore, but it's fine. I couldn't drink a full glass of this. Like, honestly. Like, this would be so much to drink a full glass of. Because, like, I don't know, it's so sweet. There's just, like, that spice. Like, you'd have to, like... Again, this is meant to be eaten with a dessert, you know? Like, this isn't meant just to drink, like, straight up, just by itself. You're supposed to pair this with something. Anyway, let's just finish up. Yeah, like I said, it's good. What would I rate it out of 10? Let's. Sorry, the spice got me a little bit. I'd give it I don't know. Let me think. Because it is really good. And again, it's meant to be with dessert. So I'm sure if I had a dessert, this would be very cool. I wonder if I could just pair it with ice cream, you know? Like vanilla ice cream. That'd probably be something you could drink this with and be like perfectly fine. Just, you know, like the ice cream and the milk in it would like make the spice go away. That'd probably be a really good idea. So, anyway. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It is pretty darn good. I bought a bottle of it and I paid $50 for the tiny bottle. So, I mean, obviously I liked it. I mean, liked it enough to, you know, spend a chunk of money on it. All right. Anyway, so let's get to the fun part. What's the box? Can you see it? Yeah. What's in the box? Oh my. Yeah, it's a wine advent calendar. That's what I'm going to be doing this year. And let me move the glass and then move the bottle. So I'm not going to open it today. I'm just going to literally take the box off of it. So let's go ahead and bring you all with me. Here is our box. We open it. Da! Nice. And it's like a little house. Isn't that cute? Okay, yeah. So here's like the days that you punch and then open. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, I mean, we'll get to opening it like later on, but I didn't want to like spoil any surprises. They said to yeah, hang on, let me just look at you awkwardly as I set this back down. They said to open up all of the bottles and like set them in a cool, like a dry place. I don't want to do that. Why would I, you know, compromise the integrity of the beautiful box they sent? But so the website I got it from, I don't know how to say it. It's like Laithwaites or something. It's probably just Laithwaites. But yeah, that's where I got it from. Got it for $120. So I found a 15% off coupon. So that was, I think it was actually 30%. Yeah, I think it was a 30% off coupon. That was pretty solid. Yeah, that's all I got. Doesn't have any like, I don't think there's a fancy, you know, book to read about it, but that's fine because we don't need a book telling us what to do. We don't need a book planting ideas in our head about what wine is supposed to taste like. All we need is each other. So, yeah. That's all I got. Hey, thank you. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching me ramble on to myself for about 15 minutes. This was good. This was good. All right. I'll see you all starting December 1st. We will open up the box. All right. Bye-bye. Hey, so update. I got the cork halfway back in. So that is good. And it wouldn't be a Wine with Shaune video without the doggy. Sit. Paw. Oh, you go. Oh, you want your belly. You want your belly rubs. Oh, you go, girl. Sorry, I'm showing you my feet a lot. I'm gonna have to blur that out. Good girl. Good girl.